Hello and good morning to everybody. We will start in 2 minutes. Good morning, everyone. We start in 2 minutes. Hello and welcome. Good morning to everybody on this beautiful Sunday. Hope everybody is doing well rested. Today is a day of fun, enjoyment, and some relaxation. So that's what we will be doing here today. Our topic of discussion is, of course, our life's purpose. But before that, as it is customary with all my workshops, we're going to help you relax. So, as long as you're not driving a car or walking, I would like you to close your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths, keeping your eyes closed. Don't open them at all. Focus on your breathing as you breathe in and you breathe out. Remember, our life starts with our breath and ends with our breath. So close your eyes and start focusing on your breathing. As you breathe, allow yourself to remind you of coming totally and completely into your body, into the here and now. Wherever your awareness may be, it will now come to the here and now. You have committed the next few minutes to spend with me here on this panel, platform, workshop, whatever you may call it. Take a deep breath and allow yourself to be in the here and now. And whenever you're ready, slowly open your eyes. I am Dr. Saurabh Bidani, and I would like to start with a note of gratitude to all my teachers and my gurus, from my parents to my siblings to my friends to my teachers, who have helped me in my journey in getting here so that I could talk to you about a topic called purpose. With over 20,000 happy clients and an experience over 200 plus workshops, you are in the right place. And these Sunday webinars are my commitment to help people grow in a small way. My journey in spirituality and logical science of the mind started formally in 2015, but informally when I was born, with my bhakti towards Krishna and then my devotion to the Hanuman Chalisa and my love for the Gayatri Mantra. Each one of them helped me, evolved me, made me grow. Till one evening in Manali, I was enlightened with my purpose in the human body in this lifetime, which was to help people get rid of their blocks so that they can achieve whatever they desire without the hindrances of the mind. Taking a deep breath now, I welcome you to purpose. This one question keeps on bothering us. Why am I here? What's my purpose in life? What am I doing? Why does this question arise? It arises when you have achieved everything and you don't see an objective. It arises when whatever you're doing is not given its right credit. Be it with homemakers at home when their spouses do not appreciate them for what they're doing and actually negate what they're doing. It helps or makes us believe that what we're doing is not right and we have to have a higher purpose. Similarly, at work, when your boss doesn't appreciate you, you're like, I am in this dead end job, my job. It can't be that this is my only purpose. Am I supposed to be born, work like a slave, and die? Am I supposed to be born, be a homemaker, take care of the family, kids, and then die? Am I supposed to be a homemaker, making so much money, but having no purpose since everything is taken care of? Am I supposed to be a business person, having achieved everything business wise, just go from one trip to another and then die? Is my life about parties every single day and die? Is my life about being alone and lonely and die? Is my life about educating myself in everything spiritual and then not finding any purpose and die? These are just some examples. I'm sure a lot of you resonate with these examples because that's what happens. We start looking for a purpose when we don't find value in our current life. Otherwise, why would we look for a purpose? I'm an example. I was a VP of a big company, I was doing very well. Then I was not finding purpose. I was feeling claustrophobic. I was feeling destroyed, devastated, bored. How many of our adjectives you want to use? And then I found this. People in spirituality at some point are like, is this good enough? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Am I just supposed to just help people and then die? So everywhere there's a story of what's my purpose? Why am I here? Why was I born? And so on. As we move forward, we will talk about the three purposes because the purpose is not one. What we get bothered by is the human purpose, but there is a purpose of the mind and there is a purpose of the soul. And if we don't carry all three together, we get imbalance. And we don't want that, right? So let's get deeper into this. I would like people to share why they are here. So I'm going to give everybody about 3 minutes. It's 11:10 to 11:13. Share with me, why are you here in this webinar on this Sunday? In the meantime, I will close my eyes and focus on my breathing. 3 minutes. Please type. Why are you here? Just type in the chat box. Thank you, Raminaji. You're saying to grow spiritually and help others too. Okay. What about the rest? Let's hear from you as well. Why are you here? Why are you here? Shubham Rai says to find the purpose of life, to know where to stop in life. Anu says my purpose of this life is to be one with God and help others. Same want to know why I have been born, what is the purpose of my life, says Ajay Upadhyay. Thank you for all those sharing. Ramilaji, Shubhamji, Anuji, Ajayji. Arun says to be liberated and merge with God. And Sanjeevji say for happiness of the family. Thank you so much, Sanjeevji, for sharing. Thank you so much for Arunji for sharing. Geetaji says to merge with oneness and to help others. All right, it's 11:13. Thank you so much for your shares. Keep sharing. But let me first answer this question about help. Okay? So, my teachers, my gurus, spiritually, there is one rule: do not help others till they ask for help. Else, you are impacting their karma. A caterpillar goes through a painful process to become a butterfly. If you look at it, you would want to open the cocoon for the caterpillar because you don't want to see the struggle. But that struggle makes them the butterfly. So please don't help somebody till they ask for help. Now, having said that, a lot of people have decided that helping is their purpose in life. Now what? Ha. So the question is, do I help people if they don't ask for help? No, I don't. If you're not coming to me, if you're not asking for help, I am not helping you. Sonalji says, Namaste, to learn more from you. Thank you, Sonalji, for being here. All right. So, if helping is not my purpose, what is my purpose? Let's pick the easy ones, shall we? Any help, Ajayji? Yes, any help. Unless they ask for it, don't help them. Okay. So, we are divided into the body, the mind, and the soul. We will not go into the details of it today. If anybody has any questions, please ask on the group and I will answer them or here in the chat box. But I will move forward assuming that everybody accepts that there is a body, there's a mind, and there's a soul. The purpose of the soul, which came from what's called the non local soul, the Paramatma, while our soul is the local soul, our Atma, has one purpose: to experience feelings through the various situations our body and mind goes through. It is a recording device for everything we may go through. That's its purpose. It takes on the body of the child, it takes on the ancestral genes, it takes on the experiences of the body for this one reason: to experience feelings. Simple and easy. That's it. It doesn't care if you help 10,000 people, if you're Elon Musk or Ambani, it doesn't care. It only cares of the feelings you're experiencing every single day and recording them through your body and mind. Kavita ji says, many know what is the purpose of my life, and Manish ji says to evolve. Okay. So now let's be very clear. Your sole purpose is to experience your feelings. It has nothing more, no larger experiences that it wants to experience. Okay. The soul is devoid of any, oh, I must do this in life, I must do that in life. Nothing. It's not the sole purpose. The sole purpose is very simply to experience the feelings. If I do this, ow, this hurts. Oh, the skin is not that good. It hurts. The soul has recorded this. Or if I go, ah, touching my forehead is giving a great feeling. The soul is recording this. It wants to experience all of these things. And the larger ones too, which is when you have a job, drastic things, you become the prime minister of the country, the responsibility, elation, everything. जो सब खुशी है, गम है, दुख है, हंसी है, soul is experience and everything, and that's what its purpose is: experience everything and stay the same. That's why they say when you're spiritual, you don't experience the highs and lows in life. You just know that this is your purpose. Okay. But everybody is not spiritual. We are in the human body also, and we must experience it. But before we get to the human purpose, let's go to the mind purpose. Now, if you have noticed over time, the amount that our brain, and I'm using the brain and mind synonymously, are using, or how much we're using, is growing. At the same time, the amount we know about the universe is growing, the amount we know about our body is growing. Okay, there is a map, of course, in the Shastras that tells us everything, but experience wise, we are growing there. And that is the purpose of the mind: to keep evolving, keep expanding its knowledge base, knowing about the universe, knowing about self. The two spaces where the purpose of the mind is solved. So spend a lot of time reading, understanding, experiencing, and that is where the mind is. Even the thoughts you get, they are helping you expand because they're making you think of various possibilities of something that can happen. Do you realize that a situation can have millions of possibilities? It can have millions of possibilities. And what we need to do for the mind is keep on focusing on those millions of possibilities. Thank you, Vimalji, for relating. Nisinji says for gaining knowledge, and Shashidhar Singh want to know exact purpose of my life. What am I doing? Is it just mere living? We're going to come to that part in a little bit. But so now, what is the purpose of the soul? to experience the feelings. The purpose of the mind is to expand our information base, be it the universe or our own body, how we relate to everybody, things like that. So, how me is relating to nature, and how the universe is growing, and how I am related to it. Okay? And I'm looking up because it's the sky to look up to and give you a dramatic experience about how the universe is. But that's what the purpose is. Now, the tougher one, the one that bothers us all, is the part about body. कुछ तो करके जाना है इस दुनिया में, अपना नाम कमाना है इस दुनिया में. That is the purpose that bothers us all. So remember, don't call it the soul purpose, don't call it the mind purpose, it's the body purpose, the human body purpose. Okay, so the human body purpose has a lot of questions and difficulties. And with this, we are going to do a quick exercise. I want you to close your eyes and start observing what can you hear, what can you smell, what can you taste in your mouth, what can you feel around you on your body, wherever you're sitting, standing, walking, from your feet. Is your stomach clear? क्योंकि stomach clear नहीं तो सब में problem. Great. If you've done all of this, and of course, what you're looking at, you are saying or checking boxes for all the things that give you a human purpose. The senses. Why do I said the stomach? I'll come back to it in a little bit. But the five senses: seeing, hearing, smelling, feeling, tasting. Okay? They have to be optimum for you to have a great human purpose experience. So, I became silent, and your mind started thinking, why is he silent? What is happening? You recorded your feelings, and your mind expanded just because you observed something. Okay? The basis of any person, trees, plants, animals, human beings, is to create balance in in the earth. Okay? It's completely balanced. Our basic purpose: give out carbon dioxide so the plants can do the photosynthesis and survive. Now, before we move forward, I'm going to share with you an interesting thing. You know, I was talking to somebody and I was like, so what is the purpose of horses? Oh, of course, the horses were made to serve human beings. Oh, what is the purpose of plants? Of course, to feed us. What are the purpose of chickens? So we can cut them and make them into tandoori yummy chicken. So realize that as human beings, we believe that everything and everyone is born to serve us. They have a purpose because we exist. Rather than being part of nature, we are saying nature is here to serve us. And this is where we go wrong. Okay? If you look at the basic level of what you do, if a butterfly fluttering its wings can create a tsunami, you are here because you're creating a balance to planet Earth in a manner that the earth survives and thrives. Forget the global warming and all those things. No, that's not been proven. Nothing has happened yet of that, but that's what it is. And believe me, if your purpose was not to being met here, you would be killed. The universe is very smart in the way it works. We know that, right? Anything that helps the universe thrives, anything that is not helping the universe will not survive, and a new evolutionary creature will be born. From billions of years ago, where the plants was and where the plants are now has changed. There were dinosaurs, not there anymore. So everything keeps on evolving if it's not serving the basic purpose of nature for nature to thrive. So we are here all to serve the nature. When you breathe out, you are delivering what nature requires. When you breathe in, you take in what you require from nature. Nature is allowing you to balance everything. That is the most basic purpose. The second purpose, and I'm starting from basics, I will get to every single part, but I'm starting from basics, is what? Relating to each other. Every single part of nature does not like loneliness, it likes transactionalness. It wants an interaction, be it plants, be it animals, be it human beings. We all want interaction. So, our other purpose is to interact. When you sit alone and do nothing, you are still interacting because your heartbeat, your oxygen levels, your sound, if you're chanting, all interact with the nature. Next level, reproduction. What happens in that case? We are giving birth to the next generation and growing the next generation. Do you know how important that purpose is as a mother and a father? How much have you negated that purpose because you're assuming that some maid, somebody will help, or it is not good enough because my family tells me? Being a mother is the most important aspect, our purpose. It's a full time job. Running a family is a full time job. And if anybody tells you anything else, send them to me. That's your purpose at the moment. And this brings me to the most important aspect. Whatever you're doing at this moment is your true purpose. It is helping you evolve. Why? Because nothing in this life is by accident. Everything is planned. Whatever we are doing right now is our purpose. Every single step we are following is our purpose. So, the magic mantra of knowing your purpose is not that I want to become a non Musk, not that I want to become Modi, Mahatma Gandhi, Nelson Mandela. If you look at their lives, they did not know where they were going to go. They just did what they felt right in the moment. What I feel right about? I'm going to cook an amazing meal this afternoon. That's what's on my mind. And that's your purpose. Start focusing on this. Totally. Right now, right away. If you're in a business, start focusing on what do I need to do now with it? What do I need to create now? I don't know where this webinar will take me, right? It came to my mind, I did it. If it helps people, great. But it is making me feel amazing because I am doing what I feel like doing at the moment right now. Why do we feel dejected or unhappy about certain things, like stuck in a job or working in a kitchen? It's because of what you have been told around you. Look at yourself. When you pick up that spoon, that masala, the sabzi, the vegetables, and you mix them all together, you create magic. You're creating a miracle. Why? Because the same food is going to go into people's bodies and they're going to be able to evolve in their thinking. So, people who create food, wow, you have created miracles every single day. At work, when you type in certain numbers and suddenly something gets programmed, or you type in certain numbers and suddenly accounting becomes okay, or you're a manager and your employee came and said, I am a little unhappy, and you spoke to them for 5 minutes, you have changed their life, because if you hadn't spoken to them, they may have gone to the path of suicide. So, firstly, pat yourself in the back for whatever you are doing. Now, if you're doing nothing and lying down, you're still giving out carbon dioxide. Just like trees in Brazil are responsible for majority of oxygen, the number of people in India are responsible for the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, which automatically helps trees grow. Know that you have a purpose every single breath. Only when you accept that can you go into what's called the higher purposes. I want to do this. I want to do that. You can only get there when now, this moment, you know that you are doing the best anybody can do to help the universe, the nature evolve. So, what are we going to do? Quickly, imagine yourself in front of you and say, you are serving the right purpose that is for you at the moment. Nothing more is required, nothing less is required. You are doing what is exactly required for you. Just wait for the next orders and they would come in. All right. So before I go further, let me just answer this question that Vimalji has. As per Bhagavad Gita, soul can't witness that it has no gunas, can't record or experience. Vimalji, what Bhagavad Gita says, and with due respect, from what I know and my understanding of Bhagavad Gita, is this, that the soul is non moving. It doesn't get sad, it doesn't get happy, but it records everything, which is why from past life we come into present life and we bring memories of that into this life. So we are carrying information for sure. Okay. Which is why they tell you, if you want to be spiritual, don't get high or low, just be balanced. Bliss. You don't get happy when things go right, and you don't fall sad when things go wrong. This is Bhagavad Gita. My understanding, my knowledge of it. More questions before we move forward? I will give everybody about 3 minutes to ask their questions before I go into the final stage. Please type if there are any questions. All right, let me take that question that was there. How do I know my soul purpose? Like I just said, focus on to this current moment. Whatever you're doing at the current moment is the sole purpose. Trust that. And only when you trust the current moment is when you get to the next moment. It is like steps. You see the step, you take it. You don't look up and see how many steps do I need to take. I have studied very, very deeply into every single successful, unsuccessful people's life. And they have a very consistent theme. They go by what they see. Their mind keeps on opening up as they focused on what they do. So read your book and keep all your focus here. Because even if the book is boring, it has come to you for a reason. Find the reason in it. Read each word. Is it improving your vocabulary? Is there a sentence in there that may change your life forever? Like that. Nothing is a waste. So, to gain awareness and being focused on the moment, we are going to do a simple exercise. Okay? Close your eyes and move your eyeballs as if they are trying to look at the forehead from the inside. So, the forehead is here, the eyeballs will focus upwards as if they're looking into the forehead. And you take your any finger, middle finger, index finger, doesn't matter, press it here and see your eyeballs focus on this finger. This will help you focus on a day-to-day life. And it will help you focus on your purpose of the moment. So the next question would be, but what about goals in life? Definitely, if a goal has come into your mind, it is something you need to achieve. But we focus there too much. You write it down and you say one line. Okay. Everything I do from now is going to be focused on achieving that goal. Like my focus is to get to 10 million people, and my focus is there. So, my assumption, the Sunday webinars are part of that larger plan. And I go with that. Every single word I speak now is part of that larger plan to reach 10 million people. So, Sai has asked, how do I know that my soul is learning the right things? You don't need to. The soul knows. Just trust it. We want to control that part aspect as well. Remember, there is no such thing as control. Everything is planned. If you have an action, you must do it. Now, which brings to an interesting point. If everything is planned, then I should do nothing, right? That's what you're telling me. No, I'm not telling you that. Every action has something called a distraction. So there are two ways to reach your daily purpose, your soul purpose, your mind purpose, your body purpose. One way is the easy way, the other way is the hard way. What is the easy way? Is that when something comes, so you've decided this is my human body purpose, and the thought comes in and you act on it. Or you decide this is my human body purpose. I have a thought that's coming in, but I'm not going to act on it because everything is decided. Now, in the second one, where you don't act, scenarios, environments, things around you will push you to act. That's the hard way. Nobody likes to be pushed. The easy way is the thought has come, act on it. Don't worry about success, failure, all that stuff. No, Vimalji, I'm not talking about Jivatma, but we will not go into Bhagavad Gita here. We will keep on the purpose life right now. So Bhagavad Gita will have a conversation on a different day. Okay. So having said this, of putting every single thing into action. So, soul path, soul purpose, experience everything. Mind purpose, evolve through knowledge and understanding. Body purpose, to focus on the current purpose of me at the moment. Clear? Simple. Keep on asking questions while I answer Vimalji's question. If I'm killing someone, how can be a purpose? If you're a soldier, you're killing someone. Isn't that a purpose? If you're a cop and you're running after a murderer and you want to kill and you have to kill them because they're shooting, isn't that a purpose? It is. You're welcome, Ajayji. I'm thankful to you. Sai, I hope I answered your question. Vimalji, I hope I've answered your question now. Let's see if there are more questions. Otherwise, we will close this session. I'm sorry I went over. I was supposed to close in 30 minutes, but it's gone longer. And well, it's because of you guys, because you came up with some interesting thoughts. And by the way, I get interesting thoughts just through your mind reading. I read your mind. When you're with me in the session, I can read your mind. So those thoughts also come in, and I keep on answering them as they come in. I am Dr. Saurabh Bidani. I am the founder of Magic of Holistic Health. I'm an expert in 26 human behavior modalities, which includes anything you can think of, from healing purpose, from psychology purpose, from psychiatry purpose. I have a PhD in mental health, and I am also a clairvoyant. Okay, I guess I've answered the questions now. There's no more questions. So with that, we will close today's session. Thank you, everybody, for watching. If you want to listen to it again, the same link will work. If you want to share the link, please go ahead. Sunday webinars will continue every single week with new topics. Something new will come up tomorrow. Absolutely, Anuji, please share it with whoever you choose to share it with. The objective is that wisdom needs to expand and grow. I would love it if people subscribe to the channel so that my channel grows, so that at some point I can make money off it. My purpose for the YouTube channel, and I'm not hiding it. Anuji, you can ask me personal questions on my window 1-to-1. Message me there, and then we can talk there. If anybody had any questions on this webinar, please message me and ask me. I am here to answer your questions. God bless. Light speed forward, Vimalji. I promise we will have a discussion on Bhagavad Gita very, very soon also. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here.